Welcome back to another episode of Mafia versus Mafia Remake. This is the second episode I'm going to do. Um, Maybe I will make two videos of this game unless I see more videos of it. Maybe if I can have some time. But I just want to thank the Rad Brad and the AFG Guides HD for putting those videos so I can make this comparison between the remake and the original game of Mafia. I will try to send them an email if I check into their accounts and send them the email of what I'm going to do. So I don't know. So it will not be claimed. I hope not. Anyway, we entered the cafe, and as I told you before in the previous one, that the one who entered the cafe in the original one was Tommy, who wanted to meet some kind of detective. He's Detective Norman, and in the remake one, the one who entered the cafe was the detective who came to see Tommy. So this is kind of the complex between two versions of this game. We will first of all play the first one, the original one, then we will go to see the remake. Okay, I hope you will enjoy it.
Can I join you? Sorry for the delay, but I didn't want anybody seeing me, if you know what I mean.
What can I get you, sir?
Just a coffee.
Coming right up.
Okay, here the part that triggered me, when I saw the hostess. Okay, we will see the difference here.
Miss Angelo. Detective Norman.
Okay, it's like here in the original one, Tommy asked for an invitation to sit down, but here the detective forced himself, like he have to come and sit next to Tommy. I don't know, strange, but we will see.
You alone. No self-respecting badges coming in here unless it's the health inspector.
What can I get you?
Just a coffee. Thanks.
Like, yeah, just a coffee, yeah, and like, I don't know, like he have seen her before, like I don't know, his tone like speaks like he knows her of some place. I don't know.
It's not my habit to sit with people like you.
Got a business proposition for you, Detective.
I ain't no businessman. And even if I were, I wouldn't be doing business with the likes of you.
I don't usually do business with your kind either.
Okay. There is some kind of, I don't know, here a tusk or flask, sorry, flask of beer, I think, in this one, or I don't know. You will see.
This is a bit of a strange deal. Good for you and your superiors, and good for me. It concerns a certain kind of trade.
Trade?
Well, let's just say that I hold a high position in a not-so-legal organization. It's just the kind of organization people such as yourself would like to know a lot about. And I, on the other hand, for certain reasons don't want...
Your coffee, sir.
Thanks.
Okay, we will see here what will happen.
Hip your beak. No.
Yeah, as I know, flask of beer, but here there isn't any flask of beers or whatsoever, just a coffee. But
Oh, thanks. Suit yourself. So, yeah. Said on the phone you might have a proposition for me. That's right.
First of all, that I noticed in this remake game that the detective, I don't know, scratched his eye, and he wanted to get a proposition from Tommy. Secondly, the one who was talking in the first one and the original one was Tommy, but here Tommy was silent. I don't know. I have to make this kind of differences, this kind of comparison.
Well, if you're looking to set up a gravy train, you called the wrong cop. I'm not looking for any associates.
Good. Because I'm on the net. Can't even pay for the coffee. But I got plenty to trade.
Let's hear it.
How long you been in town?
3 years. Cut my teeth in Empire Bay.
Well, they handed you the Morello case. Right out of the gate.
I'm not like very experienced in accents, but when I heard the accent of the detective in this video, the remake one, I think they hired an Irishman to represent or to act as a detective here. But here, and all of them are 100% Americans. I think there wasn't an accent, like an Irish accent. But here they showed it like clearly, and I don't know. In those kind of games, the new games, they tried or they tend to make the movement of the mouth similar to the one who acts the voice of the character. So they made it like some kind of an Irishman to speak in this kind of dialogue. Well, I mean, this is my view, but I don't know. And here, Tommy showed a piece of paper. I don't remember that it was a paper
I have
here.
my own personal reasons why I don't want to be associated with this organization. It ain't too easy to leave this kind of business, if you know what I mean.
I think I know where you're coming from. You'll get a bullet in your head if you don't disappear quickly, right?
That's not the only reason. Got any kids, detective?
Okay, this is well the part that I heard that it is different from the original one. Here,
That's what the paper says, ain't it? And what's it to you?
Tough break. Case must be getting pretty cold by now.
Or you got something might warm it up?
Yeah, I might have something.
And what's my end of the deal? You want money? Some sort of immunity?
None of that. I got people I need to protect.
Families. Always the Achilles heel, ain't it? So who you got? A sick ma or a wife and a litter of kids?
Wife and daughter.
okay, you see,
I've got a wife and daughter.
you see, this is the part that I'm talking about. And again, I think everyone heard it, and it is a Celtic accent, the Irish, to be exact, Irish English from the detective part. I don't know. Anyway, this kind of dialogue is different. I don't know why did they make some kind of huge difference between them. Let me see. Let's move from here, then we will go there. Okay.
I don't want them to have any problems because of me.
Yeah, well, I ain't just gonna hand out protection to any wop crook. You should have thought about them kids before, 'cause I...
Sure. Listen, I don't want something for nothing. So here's the deal. Does the name Salieri mean anything to you?
Salieri? It damn well does. You got something in common with him?
You could say that.
Okay. Let's see if the name Salieri came into the remake.
No one else to watch your back, I'm guessing.
Wouldn't be here otherwise.
Pity that. Pa always said a man needs friends if he's going to survive in this world.
Yeah. Well, in my world, it's the other way around.
No surprise there. Look, I can't promise anything for your family, not until I hear what you're trading. So, are you talking? Or are you just killing time before they come for you?
You think I'm on the run?
Oh, I know it, Tommy. Jesus, look at you. Surely gassed. You haven't slept for days. And your neck's got to be aching from all that looking over your shoulder you're doing. No,
Okay, before I go on, the second thing that is different here, they didn't show Tommy smokes. Even in some part of the game, he was a smoker. But here, in this kind of position, in this kind of timing, according to the game, he is a heavy smoker here. But here, no. But I don't know why. Even though if I remember, the character of Tommy in this remake almost similar to the game of Mafia 2 or 3, I guess. Yep, I guess this is the one. I don't know why they didn't make, I don't know, the same replica of this character to be played in the games beyond. I don't know.
the way I figure it is you got someone powerful mean on your tail and they ain't giving up until you end up in the river. And you walk out that door without me, we both know you're not making it 5 steps. But, yeah, you stick around, you tell me your story, and maybe you got a shot at living long enough to walk that girl of yours down the aisle. Either way, looks like I'm buying you a cup of coffee.
In this section, the original one, the maid brought the coffee, but here they didn't. I mean, the maid didn't bring him any coffee. He just pour his own beer, let's say, from his flask.
Christ, I don't know how everything got so balled up.
No one ever sees the hairpin until it's too late. But you didn't get handed a heater in the nursery, did you?
No. I was a cab driver back in 30.
Okay, so the name Salieri didn't come into this game. Why? I don't know.
I've worked for him for several years. Now he wants to rub me out. If you protect my family and me, I'll tell you everything. Names, dates, accounts, everything. Enough to put him away for life.
I ain't Santa Claus. If I go to the chief with this, I need to know everything you know. And I have to be sure you'll testify in court.
Sure. If you ain't in a hurry, I'll tell you my whole story. And all the deals I worked on over the years.
Okay. I've got time, and I'm listening.
Second thing, if I can add, but first of all, let's move to the same spot of the game. Okay, 1930, 1930, they're the same. In the remake, it showed that the detective knows a lot about Tommy, that he is, I don't know, get something on him. That's why he was like talking on, like pushing him to confess whatever he has. But in the original one, it showed that the detective didn't know anything, that Tommy has so much information to present, to give to the detective in order, to get the protection from Salieri as it showed in the original one. But they didn't show what kind of protection that Tommy needed, let's say, from who. So it came out like there's something vague. I mean, it is my view, but it's upon what they brought to this remake game. Now, secondly, we will go to the time when he was a taxi driver, and we will see what are the differences between the two parts. And we will see also, I don't know, the walkthrough, since there is a walkthrough in this game. And we will see the differences between this and that. Okay. And also I might show the whole content of this video, as I said also before, that I'm going to email those YouTubers for the sake of this game. Okay. And let's stop it here. and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.